So, breaking news update for all of you, and it's massive with regards to its ramifications not only on the 2024 edition of the IPL, but also potentially the T20 World Cup that is set to take place in 2024. Mohammed Shami, who has been one of the star bowlers both for India as well as his IPL side, the Gujarat Titans, is set to miss the entirety of the 2024 edition of the IPL. The reason: he's set to undergo surgery on his left ankle, which you remember had been bothering him for quite some time. And that injury, there's never really been much of a clear up as to what exactly the status of it would be. But now it's been determined that he will have to undergo surgery, which means missing the entirety of the IPL. And not just that, it potentially also could mean that his chances of making it to the T20 World Cup side for India seem at best, touch and go. Now, what exactly is the injury issues that Shami has been suffering from? You'd remember that he came into the Indian team, in the Indian ODI team that is, in the second half of the World Cup that was being held in India. He played an absolutely starring role when he did finally get that chance. He took multiple wickets, multiple 5-wicket hauls also, you'd remember. He was absolutely a menace with the new ball. He was absolutely adding an X factor to India's pace attack. And what we didn't know at that point in time, at least, was that he was playing through pain. He was playing through an ankle injury already, which is why the last competitive match that Mohammed Shami actually played was, in fact, the ICC World Cup final. After that, he hasn't played competitive cricket at all. You remember that he was rested from the subsequent series that took place against Australia. There was a T20I series. There was a full tour of South Africa. He didn't play a game there either, not in the ODIs or T20Is, and not even in the tests. And then, of course, come the England series that was taking place at home, no mention whatsoever of Mohammed Shami, but most assumed that he would be fit, or some sort of a call would be taken on his surgery, because again, this isn't the first time this news is coming up. News of Shami potentially getting surgery have been doing the rounds for quite some time, but there was no major confirmation as of now. Yet now you've got credible media reports, including that of the Press Trust of India, or PTI for short, saying that Shami has been advised to and has agreed to undergo surgery on the left ankle. And of course, surgery means IPL, he can forget about it, because after that will come not only a period of healing, but also, more importantly, a period of rest and then rehabilitation. The rehab is going to be key. How exactly does Shami work towards his fitness going into what should be a crucial year for India? Remember, right after the IPL, you've got the World Cup, and even though Shami has not played a game, a white ball game or a red ball game for India since the World Cup final, most assumed he'd be a shoo-in to make it to the squad in the first place. However, now it seems very touch and go, because again, if he has the surgery now, it would take him at least a couple of months to rehab properly, work his way back into full fitness, and then to head to the, let's say, World Cup with no match practice whatsoever seems like a bit of a stretch at best. It doesn't seem like something that would potentially be happening. Again, India do have plenty of talent, but again, Shami is one of those players who, at his best and when he's fully fit, is absolutely lethal with the new ball. If you need any instance of that, just see his performances for the Gujarat Titans in the past 2 seasons, especially in 2023. He had a fabulous time with the new ball. He got 28 wickets in that season. He was part of a Gujarat Titans lineup that were absolutely dominating all and sundry, and now him missing the entirety of the IPL will be a major blow even for the Gujarat Titans, because again, he was one of GT's main bowlers. I mean, if you have a Rashid there, sure, you've got a Noor Ahmed as well, and of course, you've got a Joshua Little, but Shami was that key person to do the business with the new ball. He was someone who gave them a lot of penetration in the starting point of the innings, and of course, his immaculate seam positioning and subtle variations, subtle movements would often give them plenty of wickets. Now, though, on the other hand, it seems like there's going to be no Mohammed Shami for Gujarat and no Mohammed Shami potentially for India as well. You could be seeing a situation whereby there's no Mohammed Shami playing the World Cup, which would seem a bit of a shame, especially when you consider that even if he doesn't play bilateral tours as much for India, he does more often than not tend to be featuring in ICC tournaments. He was there in 2022. 2023 he was part of the squad initially, he didn't play much in the 11, but then thereafter ended up playing a lot of games. and now unfortunately his injury means that he could potentially miss out on not just the IPL but also India's T20 World Cup squad. So that's the breaking news update for you guys. It's a pretty massive one when you're looking at it. No Mohammed Shami, one of India's strike-based bowlers, not available for both the IPL, and as of now, plenty of question marks over whether or not he would be able to make it back in time for the T20 World Cup as well. So that's the breaking news update. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and stay tuned for plenty more such updates as well as interesting sport related content coming your way. If you enjoy our work, please don't forget to like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, leave us a comment. How disappointed are you that Shami won't be playing the IPL and could potentially miss the World Cup? Let us know. Also, go ahead and follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget to download the AajTak app, and if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos we've done as well. For now though, from my side, it's goodbye.